Okay, is this a sound? Is this a sound? Yes. Yes? Yes? Maybe? I don't know which audio this is working on. Oh boy. Um, yeah. Is it this audio? Yeah, it's just that one back there. Okay, well, you're gonna hear me in a weird way for a moment. Let's just this one, this camera. You can. Okay. So, bear with me just a minute as I get this audio actually working properly. Um, and then everything will also get brightened up, so I apologize about that. I just decided, it's just time. It's just time to get this started and to stop delaying and um, just stop wasting my time because well, that didn't really help much. Mm-mm. It's the other. They all have the same name is the problem. So I do apologize. Source settings. We want to change it to
That one? Okay. Can you hear me? All right, that should be better. I hope. Now, feel free to say something if it's not. I am using the YouTube chat and the multi-stream chat, and never quite sure how well those actually work, but welcome for anyone who's joined. And let's see, that's TikTok. I don't actually see what TikTok is showing, so that's always fun. But that's okay. Let's pop out the live chat. So I've got the TikTok chat if you want to ask any questions. That is up. Can I make it any bigger? Ooh, I can. That's amazing. Okay. I actually have Live Studio. I'm not sure why it didn't load. Live Studio? TikTok? No? Maybe it's new. All right. Since TikTok is no longer banned in the US, I figured, why not? Hey, Craven, welcome. This is me starting a stream on a teardown that I'm doing for a PC, but also adding chatting because, the world is burning, and let's just have a conversation about it. And it looks like all of this other stuff's going fine in theory, so let's go back to this one. And you should still be able to hear me. You can. Okay. It was not that way. I've locked down all the cameras so they wouldn't move in the other scene, and now I don't want them to do that. And, yeah, so we'll just do here and make it bigger. For the moment, it's this one. Okay, good. My top one there. What is getting in the way? All right, that works. That. All right. Let's just get rid of that. We're not letting the world burn. We're enhancing the world. Because the world is already doing its thing. Yay! All right. That is, in theory, better. We're already doing much better. And why won't it let me change it, though? What else is in the way? Oh, well, I do want that. Oh, looks like I just need to move the cameras up to the top. It's so simple sometimes. You just have to actually get out of your own way. That always sounds easier than it is. Okay, and all of that can just go down to the bottom. Awesome. Okay, so let's start by fixing, brightening this thing up again. We're going to be doing teardown, so you can see the desk already is right here. It's a huge mess. I've got this other camera. That one we'll just turn off for the... maybe we'll leave it on. So this is my over the shoulder. You'll be able to see everything that's going on. It is a little busy, and I apologize for that. I don't have chat on here, so I'll just give you a quick introduction for those who are watching. Hi, Fairy. We've got my over the shoulder you'll be able to see. Is it zoomed in or not? Let's see. It's kind of zoomed. Yeah, it's zoomed in. This is my Star Citizen setup, so it's designed for you to see everything as I'm actually flying the spaceship, because flying spaceships is sometimes better than dealing with reality. I'm just going to tuck this to the side for the minute. And I'm not sure. Maybe if I lock it down, it will stop moving. Yeah! Okay, good. Background kept moving. All right, so this is, you'll be able to see me kind of get underneath the desk if I need to. That way, the whole mess I'm doing down there. And YouTube chat, where did that go? We've got all the monitors going on right now. It's live and crazy. Okay, so it looks like I can see everything now that is going on. I'll be using primarily the YouTube chat, popping them all out, and hopefully being able to read them at a distance. Hey, Jose. Welcome. We're brightening this thing up in a minute. I know it's a dark scene. Just bear with me a little bit. Actually, I'll put TikTok to the side. I'll put YouTube over here. And I think I'm on IM. Okay. Hey, Cinderance. Welcome. I'm going to be just doing some... Oh, there's YouTube. Well, that's way easier. I like that one. Yeah, so we'll be chatting here. And making everything, I hope, a lot easier to read. All right. Yes, I will be helping with puppies. Ooh, whoa, whoa. A little too big on the words here. I'm not that blind. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then, I wish they had a pop-out feature, do they? No. That is the pop-out feature. Instagram, you're weird. But I can deal with weird. I like weird too, technically. Alright, so I think we are finally... I've got TikTok over here. And YouTube visible. Insta. What am I forgetting? Twitch? Yeah, I'm probably forgetting Twitch. And they'd love not to be forgotten. But I can actually see Twitch over here as well, so I guess that is my consolation. Okay, so we're going to be tearing down my PC that has been running super hot, thermal throttling, and I had just enough time to do this today, and I was kind of just antsy, so I decided it was time to do it. Because when you have ADHD, it's much easier to not necessarily fight it, but to find a way to work with it. It's making me enter the authentication code so to see the chat, which is weird, but hey, Twitch does what Twitch does. Alright, let's go to my channel, and I should see now chat. Yes, I can. Hooray. That is, pop that out somewhere. I always forget why they put it right here. Usually like right where I'm never looking. Pop out chat. Just look where you don't normally look, and you're fine. Makes no sense, right? Okay, so we've got our chat there, and we're set. Okay, so basically everything is a complete disaster, as you might be able to tell, but we're going to brighten this place up, and you're going to be able to see what is my process raw and live as I clean up my life a little bit. So, Alexa, turn on Sanctuary. Sanctuary 100%. Alexa, turn on the wall. Alexa, turn on Glider. And I think we want something more interesting for this. Where did my... There it is. Let's make it fun. Is that fun? I think I want it more of a sunny day. That kind of... There we go. The black solar flare sun thing. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so this is, again, disaster. So first we got to clean the space. We'll move the mouse mover. We'll move the video editor out of the thing out of the way. Just unplug it and create some space here. And feel free to ask me any questions. I am a doctor of psychology, transpersonal psychology. My concentration's in philosophy and cognitive neuroscience. I am a therapist as well and do work with mainly professionals, creatives, college students, helping with like life skills and things that I wish someone would help me with and learn these difficult lessons. But I am also, again, a coach. So executive coach, mindset coaching is often what I do, which lets me work with a lot of really interesting people in different fields. And my specialty or superpower in that is that I get to help people transform and change situations and change life and kind of activate their own superpowers, so to speak, as in master them. I think I just hit this camera. Oops. Okay. Hey, Arsalan? Welcome. Okay, so let's, just so I have this, you know what? We are going to use some of the Star Citizen setup. This is a Stream Deck that I have all my bindings to, but we'll put it over here. New voice attack feature, which is kind of cool, so you can talk to your computer and give it the commands. Are these the screws? Okay, yeah. So I go here and that. Now I can see switch. Cool. All right, lots of different ways to see what you're saying, so feel free to talk, ask questions as I go. As you may be able to tell, it looks like I am broadcasting, so that's great, audio-wise. I am mic'd up wirelessly. And now lights. Let there be light. Yes, you do not have to look at me in the dark. And now the fun stuff. Okay, so next is keyboards. We're going to keep this one, but we'll just slightly move it so I don't bump it, I don't change it. And nice thing about being live, I don't have to mess with it. Okay, so these are very soft laptop light keys, and I like them a lot, but they are fragile. Yeah, they're fragile. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have a camera wireless that I can bring with me, but I am bringing out a PC after this. Okay, so this is part of a massive little setup. And we're gonna just not do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, that's these ones. All right. I have a video coming up for this Thrustmaster joystick, and I just got it to move really easily, finally. I discovered on the bottom, there's a screw. Lets you adjust the tension. Shocking. They actually designed it to be adjusted. Okay, the workspace is basically usable now, but still slightly cluttered. And multiple joysticks. Also have a VKB joystick and a Logitech joystick. All those videos coming soon. Trademark soon, TM. All right, power, because apparently I need to plug things in and I don't have any outlets up here, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it. That's called gaslighting. No, it doesn't make any sense. Why would I have plugins when there is no place to plug in? All right. I think that actually works, though. We've got working space. It is still a mess, which I don't love, but fun. Okay, we'll grab the computer, and as I walk back here, and then I'm going to grab my drink, because drinks are fun. This is a Leon Lee. Oh, gosh, that was my screwdriver, which I will get. I grab the drink. You didn't know you were getting comedy in the back room. Comedy, that looks like a Russian name. Welcome. So this Leon Lee, I think we can see it here. I'll maybe push my monitor that I have this screen on back a little farther. Nope, too far. So we'll just tilt it. Okay, so this is a Monster Tech desk thing, and I'm not sure how much, if I'm going to leave it here or take it down, but taking it down is super easy, so we won't worry about that yet. Screwdriver and drink. The lights are on. We're mic'd up. You can hear me. You can ask any questions that you like. And for those just joining us, my name is Dr. David StarrTouch. I'm going to appear in a minute. It's going to be fantastic and amazing and very much like, ooh, he just popped out of nowhere. And that is probably the effect I shouldn't be going for, but I am. I won't be playing any music because I didn't have a chance to find any copyright-free music, which is harder than you think in some ways. But I might be listening to Spotify on my own earbuds for my own entertainment and to kind of keep things flowing. I like transparency. Transparency is kind of my... When I'm working with clients, I try to be very transparent. Now, you may be noticing, I'm not even sure if you can see it because I adjusted all the cameras. Okay, I'm getting on more of my feet than I wanted. How about that? That's much better. So you can see like everything that's happening here too. Cool. Transparency. This is the adventure. We're going to watch a real person spaz out live on fake interpersonal TV called YouTube. Okay. This cable does not help me. All right. I'm going to just keep saying this over and over and over. My name is Dr. David StarrTouch. I have a PhD... I can't talk. PhD in transpersonal psychology. And I'm going to watch this reel later, Cinderance, but I'm very interested. I have a PhD in transpersonal psychology. My concentration is in philosophy and cognitive neuroscience. I am a certified specialist in positive psychology education. I took the University of Pennsylvania's whole certification thing where the founder of positive psychology, Martin Seligman, and Mikhail Simowski, sorry, I can't say his name, created positive psychology. Okay, this is important. This is the hard drive bay. So this is a Leon Lee Air Mini. It is supposed to be great for airflow. We're going to move this mouse pad because I want to vacuum it later, I think. It's dusty. And we've got the Linus Media Group mouse pad. That's actually pretty good. I like the color, and I might actually cut it up, and I cut up my Corsair and I put it here. But the Corsair is kind of worn, and the mouse isn't tracking as well, so I could use the Linus. I have taken my ADHD meds a while ago, but I am probably due for another dose. So I do apologize. I do have ADHD. I work with my own mental illness. I am a psychotherapist and a mindset coach. Okay, back to this. This is a Leon Lee Air Mini. I did not like working in this case. I would recommend the Leon Lee, it's the 0100 Air or something like that. One of the most popular case, the one that is designed for water cooling or normal size, not the Air version, is the better one to get. The Air version is supposed to have all this airflow and all of the things, and it made it a little smaller. And it is not a fun case to work in. I do, if you're going to build your PC, I recommend the Fantex 500, I want to say Eclipse, but I think that's the black version. I have that from my Office PC. It was a pleasure to build in. It's the G500, I think. Whatever the new one is here, there. I don't know if you can see this. What am I doing here? Yeah, you can see that. Okay. I do like the camera setup here. Ah, too far. So I'm just going to be removing the bits I need to easily access this case ahead of time. That way I don't have to try to fumble with 2 computer parts things set up here. And I was going to work on my workbench in the other room, but the cameras are already set up here. So, did I just do this the hard way? No. Okay. And a thumb screw to remove it. Yeah, nice and easy. Thumb screw, those just help extra lock. Alright, my iFixit kit, which I absolutely love iFixit. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Thank you for making your stuff. I do need your bigger set, which I think I saw at Best Buy, but is on Amazon. However, due to the recession and all the financial fun things going on, I'm not spending $1 more than I have to these days. So working with what I got. Because we are, thanks to the president and Donald Trump and Musk, who are firing without thought, adding tariffs and all of that, on the verge of another Great Depression. Not even a recession. Like, hey, people are so uncertain about the economy now, and eggs are now like up to $20. All right, so the Linus Tech Tip screwdriver, if you use tools, this is an excellent investment. It is like a $70 or $80 screwdriver that will last you a long time. The ratchet actually has a ton of super solid tech. It's not just like a regular ratchet. A lot of design. You can watch their videos on it. The basic bits, and you can get other bits and some standardized bits. Super strong magnet, so for computers, dropping screws, very helpful, because the magnet piece is right here. I was like, oh gosh, I lost it. Nope, it's right here. All right. iFixit has a little tray. Use the tray. Pro tip. Moving keyboard out of the way. Speed editor, which I still need to master because I have lots of ideas. Wow, I don't know. Self-diagnosing here, not an actual. Can't diagnose myself. Would say bipolar 2. Okay. All right, so this is a file server intended. It is not actually a file server. I'm going to be tearing this. It has an old motherboard from 2016, and it's really weird knowing that there are people who were born when this came out. I know babies are born all the time, who might be actually later watching this video for entertainment or historical archiving of like, oh, I was born back in that crazy time, and listen to a psychologist ramble. Who was a mindset coach and apparently lost his mind and was talking on here. Okay, so this is. I thought it had an NVMe drive on it. It doesn't. I mean, it's got the mount. Okay. Anyway, it's got the Be Quiet air cooler, which is able to cool a lot, and it is on a chip that gets hot, but is so slow and so old that it is good for being a file server, a Plex server, as in like make your own little home Netflix for your DVDs and your music and things, and whatnot. I think more often than not, the 20s and the teenagers like to use it for their porn servers. And then someone downloads the app in their home and they put it on there, and they, oh, what do you have on here? It's like, oh my God, Mom. Well, I told you I'm a therapist. These are the kind of things I would deal with. Okay, so I have to take this out, and I do want to preserve the motherboard, so I will be putting this to anti-static bag, and then I will disassemble it because I'm going to keep the cooler. I got to reapply the thermal paste and move my current PC, which is a 4070 Ti. Has a 4070 Ti gigabyte. It's in a micro ATX case. I love it. Wah! Falling over here. Love this case, but I was getting 86 to 90 Celsius, and I have its wattage turned down, so it's not even able to pull that as many watts as that chip is capable of, and that means I'm thermal throttling. So, it's not getting enough air. And it is portable, it has a handle. I'm going to show you that as soon as I take this out, but I will need my anti-static bag. Oh yes, it's like, this is not even the right box. Well, of course not. That's the computer we're actually streaming on. We've got our anti-static bag. Now the thing is, you don't want to set your motherboard on top of the static bag because it's protecting it from static. So I'm going to set the motherboard on the box and put it in the anti-static bag. I don't know why I didn't learn that until much later, but the things you know. Okay, this is getting in the way. So this is a Monster Tech keyboard tray. This is their desk mount setup, and I play Star Citizen. I have a very fancy setup because I decided that this was going to be my retirement fun. I want to build a sim pit. I want to fly airplanes, or learn to fly airplanes. What am I doing wrong here? Ooh, I think my little design here is getting in the way. It is. Okay. Let's undo. Is it not getting in the way? Oh. Haha. Okay. Brain science. It was a little clip here. Alright, I love this, actually, having multiple cameras. This is cool. I don't have to worry about trying to find the right angle. There's always an angle. Kind of like politics. There's always an angle to things. This just doesn't seem the right... Ah. I think I know. Let's see. If I switch right one, I think I hold Alt. And... Haha! You can see the world. I give you the world. As I have my world. We're in wide angle now. Okay. Are we in frame? Can you see the place I lives and the world I lives in? Are you happy now? You got the wide angle? Ooh, that is not stable. But you don't need to see the lights. So lights are boring. They kind of make things harder to see. Okay. And yeah, you're still missing the pretty light over here, but don't need it. Okay, light's boring. I'm gonna just tighten that down. I actually work out here sometimes. Be stable here, close enough. When I don't want to do other things. Okay, let's go to my mess. Ha! Okay, you're gonna see under here a little bit, not very well, but hello. Can you see me? Cool. Here's Mickey from my friend when she was very sick. I got a Mickey Mouse. It was actually for the dogs too, and they didn't care about tearing up. We'll see if they do now. Okay, my pedals are down here. 2 different sets. These ones seem to need mount. I think I might have to mount to really use well. These are torque pedals for like a helicopter that I use for sometimes go. Yes, of course, just a speed limiter. Headphone box. Don't need that. Okay, out of the way. Okay, so the computer I need is back here. I've actually got a fan blowing on it. Can't quite see it. Oh, little fan back here. Actually, that might even be better. And I still might employ a fan back here. Oh, I didn't shut it down. Can I shut it down? I think I'm just going to power it off. Windows might be cranky, but... And the power cord's always coming a little loose on this case, so honestly, it won't be a huge loss. And then we're going to lose the desktop behind it, but you can't really see that anymore. Okay, it doesn't have power, but the light is still on? Oh good. Light went out. Okay. So unplugging all of the little cables back here attached to it before I move it. That way I don't damage anything as much as I can. The monitors, and you'll see why I'm saying this in a minute after we move the other case. I'll show you. I just realized I'm not sure if the camera is on my butt, but if it is, you're welcome, ladies. No, I make jokes when I'm nervous. Okay. Here we go. It's got a handle. It was supposed to be portable, but clearly the fact that it's taking me this long to grab a case that's got a handle and is portable means it is not as portable as it should be. Ow! And the pedals are not helping. Okay, so let's undo all the cables again that I can. And in theory, this also could be a nightmare to reconfigure, but part of me would have been rather playing Star Citizen than doing this right now, and getting a little bit of flight or fun time or whatever their current mission thing is. But honestly, I think doing something productive is best for my mental health right now. So that's what I'm doing, something productive. Okay, we've got, I think, all the core things done. There is a cable from the wireless antenna, but other than that, it appears I have succeeded. Okay, this is super cool. Kind of breaks my heart that I'm gonna undo it, but oh, the stream froze. My heart breaks. I goofed something up. What was it? Let's see. Looks like YouTube stream froze. What if I refresh the page? Or is that Twitch? Did Twitch freeze? Has Twitch lost its mind? No. Alright, let's see. How do we refresh? So the real question is,